Good afternoon. Actually, good morning. It's only 20 past 11. Although I've been out since, well, I've been up since, God, about 8 this morning, Sunday. It's a 4 day weekend for me. So, yeah, I'm sort of making the most of it. I did actually have a lie in and I was in bed till 8, which is unheard of, really unheard of, because I'm normally up at sort of 4:30. So yeah, it's lovely. Um, so Today, I'm going to do a short video log and I'm going to try and do some writing. Now, I haven't typed in a while, obviously because of the hand. Now, I think this has been going on for, I suppose, three weeks, getting on for a month now. So I've been wearing a brace, various braces, different braces. This one here is my sort of spare one. It's got a certain splint inside which has come from the hospital, so I can use this. It's fine. The other splint I used to have in this was too harsh, so this one's fine. And it seems to be getting better. At least fingers crossed, it's getting better. And the hope is in a few weeks it will be fine. I mean, I'm still getting popping and cracking in the wrist, which isn't particularly painful. It can be if it's in my hands in the wrong position and I've got to sort of get it back. But apparently that's just the tendons. To me, it feels like something's dislocated, but it's not. So, anyway, what I've had to do, I can show you actually. I've had to get a ergonomic keyboard mouse mat because it's got a, where am I? It's got this gel thing so I can rest my wrists. And I've got something to put the laptop on because I can't. I mean, I was terrible. I used to sit in the front lounge and I would, oh dear, that's not going to fall. And I would have this on my lap. In the past, it would be on my belly when I had that belly, but that's thankfully gone. And and it sort of hunches you up because you're all hunched over it. And my hands were never in a neutral position; they were always like that, so they were always bent, and that's part of the problem. That's what's caused some of the issues. This way, I should be able to keep my hands in a neutral position and yeah, be able to type more effectively. And it shouldn't be painful, I hope. But we'll see how that goes. Obviously, there's the other problems. So you've got the calcifications, the deterioration, and the carpal tunnel. They will all have to be dealt with separately. But at the moment, it's fine as it is, and I'm supposed to have gone to this have electromagnetic tests or whatever, and all sorts of stuff that was going to cost me a fortune, and I just thought, no, I'm not doing that. There's absolutely no need whatsoever, not yet. I spoke to my GP about it, and he said that's fine. As I've said before, the expense in this country is horrific, and I can't really keep shelling out money on, expensive specialists and GP appointments because it's just, yeah, it's a lot of money. So this morning I've been out for a very long walk. Obviously, we were at Scarborough yesterday, so had a few more than a few drinks and quite a bit of food. And yeah, I think when I weighed myself, I put on about 2 kilos. And I can, honest to God, I think I must be the only person who puts on so much weight in such a short space of time. I really, really do have to look after my body. And certainly at the age of 52, nearly 53, it's becoming a real chore these days. It's hard work. And yeah, so hang on. Akira. Hey, Kira. Here's Akira, and he's grown. He's huge now, and he's got a very, very long tail. One of the longest tails I think I've ever seen. Yes. Mwah. If you go. Yeah, so Akira has yeah, he's grown. He's a big lad, and I think he's going to get quite big. I did some sort of research, and he's definitely got Turkish van in him. For all intents and purposes, he's a domestic short hair. He's just a common moggy, really, but he's got traits of other breeds, and yeah, which makes him a little bit more exclusive. But he is a big boy. He's going to get bigger. He's got huge paws, massive paws, and I think he's going to be big, which could be a problem when you're only in a small villa. But not a lot I can do about that one. Anyway, so yes, this morning. So I did quite a long walk, probably 6 miles, and it really did feel good to get back doing that walk. I'm got to do it every single day now. I'd sort of taken my eye off the ball for quite a bit, and I wasn't doing that daily walk. And the thing is with me, I get big tits, and it always goes there, all the fat. So, and I can feel it because when I put on a shirt, I can feel the pull around my chest area. It's like all the shirts I bought from Thailand, which fitted me perfectly. Yeah, they don't fit across the chest now. It's only the chest, mind you. So I've got to get this weight off my chest in more ways than one, I suppose, which is what blogging is all about as well. So I'm gonna, I'll do my best because I've got a holiday coming up in April when we're off to Vietnam. So I want to do as much as I can then to yeah, to lose the weight, but well, now before I go. So I just want to lose that weight before I go. So hopefully it will work. And we'll see what happens. So I've got a couple more days off, and it's there's not a lot that happens in Perth. And I was saying this to the other half yesterday. Uh, it's a place you can get quite easily bored in. So I'm actually glad that I can get back and do some writing and do something that I love because it's been driving me insane. There's very little to do. I mean, we went to Scarborough, but you've got to drive 40, 50 minutes to get there, which is, quite a long distance, really. So, yeah, I need to do stuff. My brain is constantly active anyway. So, I've got a few people to catch on with this weekend, which is good. I've heard from a few different people as well who I haven't heard from in a long time, which is really, really lovely. And I had a few messages from a mate called Adam, who I haven't sort of spoken to in a very long while, probably since 2014-15. So it was nice to hear from him. Nice to see him doing so well. I don't know, he's got a special place in my heart, and he always will do. He knows that anyway. And I've got some lovely, lovely friends. Friends are so important to me. And the sad thing is, the friendships we have are back in the UK and they're not here. We've got a few friends here that they're very close friends, but not many. And Australians themselves are notoriously difficult to get to know. So watch this space, as I say. We just gotta we gotta do what we gotta do to get ahead, and we've got a beautiful home. We're looking to the future. We need to buy another house so we can rent it out. We're doing well financially, which is unheard of for us really, and everything's going our way at the moment. So once this is all healed up, I will feel a little bit more confident about the future. At the moment, it's just a bit of a worry. I mean, work are fine, absolutely fine. spoken to the occupational health and etc. etc. They're absolutely fine. I do everything right, and so I've just got to keep it up and look after myself a little bit more. Part of that process is keeping fit, doing the walking, jogging, eating healthy, which I do anyway. And yeah, I just gotta keep at it really. So I'm off. I'm gonna do some blogging, do some writing, and yeah, relax for a bit, which I don't tend to do that often. So, and the way I relax is writing, and that hasn't happened for weeks. So, yes, today's the day. Ciao.